Doctor and patient.
No, no, please don't role play. I'm not really into that. आप बात कर लो, टॉपिक ले लो.
Topic.
मुझे नहीं पसंद और
Okay,
मैंने
then
अभी
we will
तक ट्राई भी नहीं
talk
किया.
about
Yeah.
power of education. We will talk about the power of education. Is it good?
Okay. Before this, let's start with the introduction. Then we'll come to the topic.
Okay, okay. So I am Jadu Kisku. Jadu means magic. I think you understood. There are 6 members in my family. If I talk about my address, I am from Jharkhand and my district name is Sahibganj. And there are, I told you, I think family, members, I think. So, my
Mm-hmm.
village name is Aprol. And if you will ask about my hobbies are, playing football also. Sometime I play nowadays because I get busy sometimes. So I can't get time to play football. But mostly I spend my time to learn something like, knowledge. Like I keep on getting knowledge from social media mostly. And when I get free time that I have to, I learn something. Yes, and besides that, mostly besides learning anything from social media,
Mm-hmm.
like sometime if I will get other time also, I will go somewhere to see new place and explore the place also I like the most, and that I go with my friends. That's all about me. Yes.
Great, great. So, Jadu, little bit, please tell me about your journey. Like, I think you're a student, right? So, what
Yes.
made you learn this English language and you speak very well? The kind of fluency you have. Please let me know a little bit in a nutshell.
Okay, okay. Why not? Why not? If you want to know about my way of improving English, that how did I improve? Definitely, I will tell you. And those who are watching this video, they can also know and they can also apply this way. They can also become fluent as I became fluent in English. Yes. First way, for becoming fluent. And when I had started, if you will ask about my journey, that when you had started, I had started before 2 years. Yes. I had
Okay.
started before 2 years that time, like I think in 2023 around, I think in month of January around. So that time
Mm-hmm.
my English was very weak and I was unable to speak English language. And that time, I was like getting stuck while speaking English language, but my understanding of English was good. I was able to understand English very well, but when it was coming to speaking English, I was unable to speak English language. So in between that time, one teacher had come to our school. Like I study in Arupe High School, Bhadbhanga. My school name is Arupe High School, Bhadbhanga. Keep remember. I think other will ask you, so that time you can tell. Yes. So in that
Okay.
school I studied. That time, I was in I think 7 class around. I think so. That time one new
Mm-hmm.
teacher from Tamil Nadu he had come. So that
Okay.
time, as I told you, that I understand only English. I was understanding only English, but I was unable to speak. So that time, one day he had entered and he had taught us tenses. So then I got
Okay.
motivation to learn this language. And when he taught about tenses, and then he taught about tenses, that by learning tense you can speak English language. So I decided, can I speak English language? So then I came my home like this. And when I got motivation through him, that he told to everyone. But I think I don't know about other
Mm-hmm.
students, did they get motivation or not, I don't know, but I must, I will have like got motivation. That's why I thought to start my journey of learning this language. Then I came my home and I had a mobile also. I think I had bought under 6,000 around. So that mobile, in that mobile I searched about tenses when I came my home by eating food. Then when I
Mm-hmm.
searched, then I got many videos. But very well, like everyone must find difficulty to find the right video. So I also found same problem, that when I was finding, so in which video is the best video that I can learn tense. Then I got one video in English connection. I think I found that video the best than all. So then I watched that video completely. But very well, for beginner, I think they must find difficulty and it can take a lot of time to learn tense also. Then when
Yes.
I watched that video, I think it took around you know 1 month around. So then I could learn tense. Then I came to know that by learning tense, I can't speak English language. But I had already come to know, like he taught about tenses, you can speak English language. So I thought, by learning tense, how can I speak English language? Because I don't know words. I don't know words and
Mm-hmm.
verbs, kriya, that all I don't know. Then I learned some words, around 15 verbs I learned. Then I thought I should start speaking English language. Then when when I started speaking English language, then a lot of question was coming, that why only learning this 15, 16 verbs, I can't make do with this only 15 words. Then I thought to
Mm-hmm.
learn more words, and then I started practicing more. And for improving my English language, very well, I used to go to the forest, because I couldn't speak at home also, because very well, like who is not educated person, they must, if you will speak English language in front of them, they must make
Mm-hmm.
fun of you, that what language does he use
Exactly.
like this. So same
Yeah.
problem was with me also. I thought people can say this, and people were saying also. And at that time, what I was doing, I was going to the forest for making over my English up to 30 minutes. Also, at that time, people used to get me in the forest. Like some people used to go to the forest for cutting wood to bring, like for fire, you know. So that time they were
Mm-hmm.
looking me and they were fearing from me that who is speaking loudly, who is speaking
Okay.
loudly in the forest. So I stopped to do like that. And if I then when I came to know that people are fearing from me, that they find me different, like animal, like there is one animal and other like magic person I think is doing something in the forest like this. Then people started telling about me to everyone in my village, and I came to know that. And I think people started spreading a lot of bad rumor about me, and I thought that I shouldn't do like this, and people are fearing. So then I created my environment at home. So then
Mm-hmm.
I came to know that how can I improve my English language in the at the home like this, at home like this, I thought. So then I started on you how to make over spoken English language. Then I got many ideas, but I got like one idea, I think mirror technique. Mirror technique,
Mm-hmm.
that time I used to turn up in front of the mirror, and that time by taking topic I was speaking in that topic. Like this I was
Okay.
speaking English language. So then after
Great.
that again I came to know by watching one video that like you can't improve
Mm-hmm.
pronunciation that can't be improved by the mirror. Then I thought to use mobile camera. Like this I became, and now I'm learning new words, and like this I became. And also rule of grammar I learned, so that's why I can
Mm-hmm.
speak better English being a student of Hindi medium. Yes.
Great, great, commendable, I would say. And you learned English from YouTube as well, right?
Yes,
While watching
YouTube, YouTube.
videos, listening podcast, things.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
YouTube.
okay.
Everyone knew me now. Everyone knew about me that Jadu learned English language through YouTube. And yesterday, some people from foreign country, I think they had come to meet me. Also, you can consider like in my school. And I think first of all they were in a small capital of Jharkhand. So
Mm-hmm.
I think one video you have watched that I posted. I think I taught some student of college, and in every holidays I keep on going there to teach them. So that time, they were in a small capital, and I was also in a small capital when it was time of holidays, like summer vacation in 2024. So that time, like when they came yesterday. So first of all, they came to a small capital where I was, where I was in, holidays of summer vacation in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
So they were told in a small capital that Jadu is not here. Jadu is in, at his home. Please go to. And again, they came to my home. They couldn't find me at home because I had gone to school. So they came
Okay.
to it directly, and the principal of our school, he called me. He went to my class and he called me Jadu. Like some people will have, some people called you. Please come. So I went with him. There I met
Okay.
them, like this. So now I think I became celebrity in my area because I think in my area no one is educated more. That's why. But I think in your area, a lot of people can be educated. That's why mostly people are not getting viral, also, right? But in my area, no one is educated. So easily everyone can get viral if they will do something like little bit like
There's a
great
another reason
creativity.
of you are becoming this much popular, that living in a village and being just students, and you are speaking really well, and saying things in such a fluent way and flawlessly you are speaking. This also the reason, because of this you are this much popular and becoming so much famous in today's scenario. And people are they're liking you, they like to watch your videos, they are like appreciating the way you are speaking and connecting with people, right? So I would like to ask one question: do you have any friends who also speak like this, you, the way you speak?
Yes, yes, I have friend, but I think I'm not showing them on the video. I think that's why many people ask me that do you have friend or not? Like this. So I have many friends, and two friends now they learn English language through me. And his name is Ajay. I
Okay.
think you took session with him. I think one day I think he called you. I think his name is Ajay English boy.
Okay, yeah, I talked with him. Yes, I remember.
Yes, this is my
Okay,
friend, and
okay.
he learned due to me, and I'm his teacher. He comes to my home for learning English language, and sometimes he spends his time with me for learning English language. So I teach him, and I made him intelligent little bit in English, and now he can make do with English. Wherever he will go, he will not get lost because now he learn English language. Whether he goes to America, there he can make do with
Okay.
his English. That much English I
Great,
taught.
great.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think about the value of education? Because of the education, because of such kind of knowledge, you have become this much popular, and you have the kind of good capacity to interact with people in English language. So what do you think? We all know the value of education. It is working as a kind of weapon as Nelson Mandela said. So, what do you think? What's your take on?
Yes, yes. Like you are asking about the value of education, that how can it help us? So in my area, if first of all I will tell about the, like an example of that. Yes, and if I'll tell about example of those people, like there are many people in my village, and mostly people from my area. If you will think about them, so they think about education like they study. Some people are studying up to 10 only, and they say they say that I will not study ahead. I will not study
Mm-hmm.
further. Like this, they think because
Mm-hmm.
they think that I can't get job, and they so many people in village that we are not getting job. So why will I study? Why will I complete my graduation? I will not
Yes,
complete.
yes.
I will study up to 10 and then I will marry. Like this, they think. But I think if I'll tell about the value of education is I think very the best, and that's why we should study and we should know about the value of education because by force of education we can go and visit any country easily. Suppose you can think about English, and if you know English
Mm-hmm.
language, you can go to America also. And I think by chance, if someone will say that I can get you job, but first of all, he will see your qualification. He will ask about your qualification, and I think
Mm-hmm.
qualification is needed for getting job also, right? Like whatever your
Absolutely right.
qualification, like yes, like this. So that's why education is main part, I think, and the best part of our education, and we must complete it. And whether we will get job or not, I think we can be respected by the people, right?
Yes, yes, of course. But I think
Yes,
this is happening because of English, not because of the study and the kind of degree and diplomas. But yet it plays a very essential role in our life. Once the person is educated, so no one can make them fool, right? You cannot be swindled by
definitely,
anyone in
definitely.
the form of anything.
From me also, everyone fears from me in the bank. So actually, one day, who is my father? He was swindled when I gone
Okay.
to create his account like online.
Mm-hmm.
So that time he was like swindled. So I went there. They feared about me, and when they came to know that Jadu works on YouTube, so they know that Jadu knows English language, so we can't do anything like him like this day. So they fear, And when I went there, suddenly they started giving me money like this fastly, faster than all I think. As many people will make line there. Yes, because
And
now they
somewhere,
understood
yeah.
and they came to know. Yes,
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
yes,
Somewhere it just elevate your, standard of living. Once you are educated enough, you can go out and, acquire any kind of good job, right? So this will happen once you are educated enough, once you have the kind of communication skills, and once you are educated, then you can boost up your confidence as well. You can deal with people, interact with them anyhow, and people will respect you, right? When you are educated, you have so many
yes.
knowledges that time.
Yes, yes, yes. That time. That's why, like for getting respect also. And nowadays, I think there is a lot of values of study, I think, right? Like if you are well educated person and people will get to learn something from you also. And I'm also an example of that, Now, if now I learn English language, you can check, see me up in this field, in English
Mm-hmm.
field that
Mm-hmm.
people came to know also from my village and from other village also that Jadu learn English language, and they all came to know also one thing that Jadu doesn't study in English medium like this. They came to know, so they
Mm-hmm.
came to know about Mumbai. Like, that Mumbai is very good for everyone and it's the best for everyone. And Jadu learn English language only through YouTube and Mumbai. So they started sending their children to me and said me, please teach our children like this. So now you can see, and I think you came to know the value of education also. People will send,
Yes.
and suppose now like people are making fun of you, and when you will become great person, that person will come to you back, and he will ask for some help from you. And it happens with everyone, Now, as many people were making fun of me when I was speaking English language, when I was speaking wrong English. So now when I became fluent and grew on YouTube, I think I got a lot of subscribers on YouTube. So a lot of people now they are coming to ask me anything like how to buy anything from online, how to apply PAN card
Mm-hmm.
online, like this. For everything, they are coming to ask me like this. So you came to know it, right?
Yes, yes, and somewhere it just contribute in your holistic development when you are educated enough, and it plays
Yes,
a very huge role in the growth of a nation as well. If the women they are educated, so it plays a very vital role in the society and for the nation as well, for the benefit of the nation as well. So it's quite lucrative once you have the kind of mindset narratives that you have to send your child to the school for the education, right? So it plays a very huge role.
Yes, yes, yes. That's why. That's why. And due
Okay.
to get study and educated a lot, I think we can get many things also, you know. And like people can respect. I think this thing I told. And okay, according to you, what can
Hmm.
we get by getting educated person? What we can get? Other thing like which I didn't tell. I think.
As I have mentioned you so far that somewhere the confidence level boost up, and when we are confident enough, so it will show up, right? People will acknowledge you when you are
Yes, yes,
confident enough, and you can acquire any kind of jobs. You don't have to roaming around here and there. You can get your job, the job as you have desired for yourself.
yes, yes,
And many things, kind of innovation, technology, it's all because of the education. So the nascent stage, the beginning point was the education. It starts from the education. Now we are seeing so many kind of discoveries and the innovative things which are being occurring, right, which are like kind of prevalent in the society. It's because of the education. So there are many things, many kind of benefits we are getting with the help of education. And there
yes,
are so many, I can say, scope we have if we are educated. The person is illiterate, so he cannot go out and get any kind of such job. Let's say kind of you have to perform things sitting in front of like computer. You cannot do because you are not educated, you don't have the kind of skill, right? So you cannot choose such kind of jobs if you are not well educated, like you don't have the kind of knowledge and the skill. So skill also plays a very huge role
yes,
along
yes,
with
yes.
this education. Yeah.
Yes, yes, you are right. Whether person will complete graduation and if he doesn't have any skill, I think he can't do anything, right?
This is
I
why
think
I'm
skill is
saying
the most
about the
important.
value of skills as well. You also
Yes, yes,
need to ingrain the skills,
yes, yes.
hands-on
That's
skills.
what.
I would say hands-on skills. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Like we should have skills also along with studying. Like along with the studying, I can say like skills are very important. Suppose English is one skill, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we
Absolutely
should,
right.
we should continue to learn English also along with the study. And I think I saw many people also. Some people completed graduation even they don't know. They don't know
Yeah.
Hindi language also. Whether they completed their study in English Hindi medium, also they can't speak Hindi. So I think they don't have skills, so they can't do anything. And their Hindi is not good, and they can't speak anything. And they will fear to speak, and they can't make do with anything in the bank and any field. If they will go to office also, right? Because
Yeah.
they don't have
Their behavior will not, it will not effective and impressive if
yes,
you are not acquiring any kind of skill. You are just you have done, let's say hypothetically, if you have done graduation, nothing else. Okay, let's say you have acquired some kind of degrees, but what about the skills? Let's say English, it's a kind of skill nowadays, right? So we must know, and we must know how to interact with the people in English. So kind of capability we must have to speak in English and to interact with people. So how to convey the things, thoughts in English effectively, that really matters. And it should be in an accurate way, precision should be there, right?
yes, yes, yes. And nowadays, like by studying and by getting knowledge and by studying, I think people become like confident also, right? And if you will check,
Mm-hmm.
if you will compare between student of Hindi and of English medium, I think mostly who are from English medium school, I think they are confident, I think, right?
Yeah, they
Yes,
are
yes. They don't fear
confident
to
enough.
speak
Yeah.
anything. Yes. And so far, I think
Okay.
I saw many people on the stage also, like I think they fear and they can't speak anything on the stage. And when they see people, like they are being looked by them like this. And so far, this all, problem I didn't face. And because I went many stage there, I motivated students. And I think you have seen one video also. I uploaded. So there I was not fearing. And there are many people from different, like places. They had come there to take their children to their home because I think that was
Mm-hmm.
last day to celebrate the program because I think
Okay.
that was last day of 30 days I think because before that day like before 30 days I had gone in month of I think around in March month and I think in 13 April like we have celebrated and there
Okay.
they have shown many types of programs like English program that how can we learn what all we have to learn and singing dancing there are many facilities where I had gone there and I was I think I was taken there by Porch one teacher. Also, he took me Jadu, and please, become teacher for
Mm.
that. And all there are many children, like students are from college. So please teach them along with me. So I went with him. He took me there and I stayed. I lived there up to 30 days and I taught them and motivated them. And that was city area, so I felt very well by spending my time there in the. But as what types of thing I was getting in my village, that types of thing was not getting in that area, because that is city area and where I'm now, this is village area. So I think you must get different, right? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely right. Okay, Jadu, do you have any like idioms in your mind? Like phrasal verbs or idioms? Interesting. Would you like to share? I also will be sharing.
Idioms.
Anything, any
Yes,
word,
yes,
any concrete fancy words, anything. Do you have?
yes, yes. Hang with.
Please explain.
Hang with means, I think, when we go with someone else to roam, roaming, I think. It means roaming.
Okay, okay. You can
घूमना,
also say
घूमना.
the things in
I want
Hindi
to
as
hang with
well.
you. Yes, I want to hang
Mm-hmm.
with you means मतलब कि घूमूंगा like this, I will hang with you. Yes.
Okay, okay. Do you know the meaning
And
of
you,
nerd?
what?
Nerd, N-E-R-D, nerd.
N-U-D.
N-E-R-D.
N-R.
E-N-E-R-D.
Nerd.
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 Nerd means padhaku, yeah. Bookish.
Nerd.
Bookish worm.
Sword also. Sword, I think. S-W-O-T. Padahaku, right?
Okay.
Many, I think there are many English, I think, of same word, right? Paryavati, you
Yes,
can
yes.
say. Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, of course.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Any idioms?
And other idiom. And what I can tit for tat. I think you know.
Okay. Many a little makes a mickle. Means बूंद बूंद से सागर भरता है.
Yes. And
Okay.
other is, yes. Pit
Okay,
and
let me
part.
tell you one.
Yes.
Sorry.
You tell, you tell first of all, and then I will tell.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
A burnt child dreads the fire. A burnt child dreads the fire means in Hindi we say दूध का जला छाछ को फूक फूक कर पीता है.
Yes.
Once you have a kind of incident, bad incident, so next time आप ध्यान रखोगे, you will take care of the things. जो इसका explanation है. A burnt child dreads the fire.
Yes, yes. And I think pit and part. Do you know this?
So please explain. You can also explain in Hindi.
Dhak dhak. Dhak dhak. We are getting like dhak dhak. We are saying dhak dhak in Hindi, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pit and part like this I've heard, and I think these phrases I got from Sartaj classes. Like he told about this on his video. One day I was watching. So then I learned this and I started using in spoken English. Yes.
Okay, okay, nice, nice.
Yes.
And do you know the word meaning of competent? Competent or
What?
competence? Competent,
Competence.
competent. Competent means you can say capable. You are like capable of doing things. You have the
Yes,
kind
yes,
of capacity, potential.
yes, yes. I think there are many words of same word, I think. So can you tell me, like, I think if you have idea, so how can we become master of English? Like all words we can tell. What book we have to read? I think according to me can be dictionary, right?
I think no one can become perfect, to be very honest. But yes, we can try to become perfect. We can excel ourselves in this English language. See,
I
if I tell
think
you about, yeah,
I think I can't tell that we can become master of English completely, but we can definitely teach a student of English medium also, that much we can become. How? By learning dictionary. Like there are getting many dictionary, I think, in Flipkart, like 2000, 1000, and that is, I think, not types of I think book. So by reading
okay,
completely that, we can become like we can get a lot of words and we can learn, and definitely we can teach students of English medium also. And there is nothing like will be, I think, which we can't understand by learning that. I think everything we can understand in English book, but I think it is little difficult to learn that all, I think, right?
learn, yeah, and to
We have
retrieve
to
the
try,
same word
we
at
have
the
to try.
same time.
Yes, that's why I started learning dictionary. Also, you can think I started
Okay,
learning
okay,
dictionary, and I read
that's very
dictionary, and
nice.
I will work hard like this. I want to become master, I think, around. So that's why I started learning dictionary, because in dictionary, like we can get. Suppose you want to learn words which starts from a letter, right? A
Mm-hmm.
letter. So as many words can be, is getting started from a letter, so that that words you can learn. All words you can learn like this. Again, you can start from B letter words. Like this,
But
I started learning.
it becomes monotonous, tedious.
Yes, I think
If you are learning in such a way, so it becomes boring.
yes, we can like I think we can get boring. I think, but already we have like we have become as we can speak English language. So I think we will not feel boring. But those who can those people can get boring and can feel boring. So who will not have he doesn't know speak English language. That kinds
I
of
think they
person.
don't have the
But
kind of fervor. जोश नहीं है
yes,
उनमें.
yes, yes. But
Okay.
sometimes, every day, if I will take out around 30 minutes, so I think it is enough for me for learning with dictionary also. And some words today I will learn, again I will learn like this, I will repeat like this, and then I will learn. And started using my spoken English. And I think many words we can get with same meaning and thing. Like boy and other, like, I think there are many English of boy, like ladka ka English boy. I think can be other English also of boy,
Yeah,
ladka.
brat.
Right?
If the boy is quite like aggressive, so we can say brat. And
Yes, like,
if the person is quite is not listening things, so it's a kind of obstinate, stubborn, ziddi hai. Like was this?
yes, yes, Jiddi
Okay.
like this. And
Okay,
we can
Jadu.
learn.
If you yeah, if you
I
have
think
anything, then please let me know, or else yeah, because it's quite long video.
I think yes, and we can't, record. I think up to 30 minutes. We can record, but I think we will find difficulty to
You'll not
upload on
get the
YouTube.
recording then.
Yes, yes.
It becomes
In my
harder.
channel,
Yeah.
it's not good. Yes, because I
Hmm.
think many time I tried when I recorded as many video, I recorded up to 30 minutes. That I couldn't edit and upload on
Yeah.
YouTube channel. Like this, it happened.
This is happening nowadays. Yeah.